emotional. All your time is monetized. Get the camera to capture all your tears. There's a currency in your cries. They are listening close to all your fears. Your emotions weaponized. I can see it in your eyes. You and I are more than numbers on the screen to analyze. Just close your eyes. Are you searching for a window into me to idolize? Idolize. Bring a tithe to the altar of success. You will not be demonized. The adrenaline coursing through my chest in a virtual paradise. Is there anywhere left where I can rest? Is there ever a private life? I'm expected to show you all my best, and it's leaving me paralyzed. You and I are more than numbers on the screen to analyze. Analyze. Are you searching for a window into me to idolize? Idolize. Maybe one day we will be reborn. Or is this humanity's final form? Into the mirror we are tired and worn. Must I fight for more? You and I are more than numbers on the screen to analyze. Just close your eyes. Are you searching for a window into me to idolize? Idolize.
ガキの頃に父とマーチンバンドを見て言われた。息子よ、大人になったら壊れた人の救世主になれ。死んじゃいかいと悪魔、そんな彼らに勝ってほしい。幻をいつか残し、黒いパレードへと導
Like a phoenix, I am flying, rising from the ashes as many times as it takes. In a world so dark, I'll be the flame. This world will laugh while beating you down. Well, I'm sick and tired of the cold ground. There's gotta be more than just this. I'll find my way, yeah, bet on it. Thought I had to fight this world on my own, but you came along, banished that lie. You were my light. Hand in hand, we will stand. We will rise above the rest. Like the fire in my soul, yeah, let's go and show the world what happens when you put us to the test. Watching the shadows grow, but we will overcome it.
Mosh, 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 maho, moshi. Howdy doody. Welcome to. How grows it? It grow? Hello. Actually, Final Fantasy will be read more dialogue. It's short. From hopefully. God, Hi, dear. I don't remember what anyone's voices sound like. Mop, 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 mop. Yes. Pleasure as always, Doctor. You'll be escorting the commander to Ul'dah, I take it. Actually, I had another task in mind for him. If you would be so kind, a report for his benefit. Right then. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Me and mine have been mentioning about the source of the weapons found their way to the refugee hands a ways back. So, having as we could win to something promising. Rather large purchase of sharp and pointy things by a black market. Here, hold up, hybrid. I doubt this means the man would have secured such a quantity of weapons. Lions waiting. Lions that, for whatever reason, this transaction to remain secret. Brings to mind that the merchant what caught Nero talking to the doctor, don't it? This fellow he was, pulling out swords and spears, downtrod, gruntled. By the way, if the sound's a bit weird, please tell me. Which isn't to say that these clients have the same mischief in mind, but white people, they collect their goods. Seizing the weapons before they fall into the hands would be for the best. However, if we be appointed, capture the black one, tell us his card. What say you, Doctor? Then let's fuck it up, champ. Then it's settled. Rendezvous with Captain Ilberd and intervene when the exchange takes place. Now then, I must leave for Ul'dah. Expect good tidings. Bye, Alphanard. Now where is Highbridge? In Thanalan. Camp Drybow. Lovely. We're going to be taking the hunt. Did they send? I asked for son. Battle fly. Dirty lot. You haven't got it. Why did a sword spawn in my? Excuse you? Oh god. catch my breath. Say goodbye to those who jam. These guys got him scared to death. To me, I really wish that I knew how to swim. Come to see river. So typhoon. So the strength of raging fire. Steer the sails with dark side of the moon. Race for us. Sun's alright. You might survive or the rage of war. So pack up, go home. How could I break a man out of you? Coursing river, all the great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire. Furious sails the dark side of the moon. Well, I'll make a man out of you jokes. I'll make more. Come on, great typhoon, all the strength of raging fire. Feels the dark side of the moon. So, I do have I do have something that I am going to implementing when it comes to Final Fantasy. Well, not implementing, but it's something I'm gonna do once we get through a Realm Report. So when we get through a Realm Report, I am going to be putting up poll, probably on Twitter. I don't think Blue Sky has the ability to do polls, but will go possible. If not, Twitter. I'll be putting up a poll to see what class I should be. And it's not going to be a, do I play this class or do I play, or do I continue with this one? No. What it's going to be is, I'm going to put up the different archetypes. So, if you look here, you can see everything is broken down between tank, healer, melee, DPS, range, magical range DPS. So, the question would become, do I want tank? Yes. Depending on what gets, more stuff, we'll go from there. So if someone chooses healer, then it'll be, okay, do we want white mage, scholar, or astrologer? Not doing sage because sage wouldn't be unlocked yet. So it would be like that. It'd be one poll and then a couple new ones. If it goes DPS, there'll probably be 3 polls. We'll get to that as time goes. The main reason I'm doing this is because I would like a little more time to set up things I want to. I would like a little more time to set things up. Such as talking sprites for covered games and honestly new sprites for whatever game I'm playing. Because I would personally like to have specific sprites, like specific talking heads for whatever I'm doing. Like I actually have a list of people who
Like making babies from a candy. Mmm, candy.
I do enjoy candy. Yeah, no. That's mainly what it is. Final Fantasy is going to be on the backlog until I have everything ready for it. I will be posting the arsenal, you know, when it's done. But it'll be based on everybody, like, it'll be based on whoever decides to join. And I mean, physically here with me to talk. I will have the stuff made, but we'll go from there and see how things. But it's not just going to be for this, it's going to be for other things. I do have notes and stuff ready for Persona and other stuff like that. I think I'm also going to be doing... I'm going to try and make some layouts. It's just... Layouts are... because I have a bad habit of them, and I'm trying not to. Also, I'm not a graphic designer. I never went. So I'm essentially teaching myself and asking people who know how to graphic design as time goes on, so I'm learning. So, once I finish this, it'll be put on hold for a little bit. Until I get stuff ready for it. Same thing with various other games, they on hold. I hit a good stopping point for them. That way stuff can be made, stuff can be done, and I won't have to sit down and be like, oh my god, I need to do. I do have that planned. I have sketches for everything. I'm probably gonna tighten them up as time goes on before I legit start, you know, drawing them out as best I can. Everything. We'll do that. And I do have an idea that I would like. An idea I would like to try for certain games is essentially like there's a bunch of emotes. There's emotes that we can get. I would like to make some specific for whatever game we've played. I'll probably find something that might represent essentially the playthrough. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge. Come to it. Ah, Doctor. My scouts have been keeping a close eye on the Black Marketeer. Seem that his guests have arrived. It would also seem he has hired a few to stand guard. Thugs of no consequence, but they nevertheless pose a threat. So, compelled to apologize. Far beneath the man of your standing, and Commander Livier hadn't have dispatched you hither. Oh no, I don't mind because I'm not gonna watch it. Go ahead, rant. Get it out of your system. Spoilers ahead if anyone here would like to watch it and won't spoil. Would powerful men ever have need of loyal, able-bodied friends? Having found one in you, only natural, come to rely on you without hesitation. Yay, I'm relied upon. Now then, we make for the burning wall without delay, and secure those weapons. Yeah, that was... Yeah, someone... Exquisite told me about that, and I was also like, yeah, that's stupid. The first unit will ensure that the clients do not escape. With me, Doctor. And he disappears. And he leaves too. It was. It very much was. And I hate to be a douche canoe about it, but I mean, what was expected? Like, this was the first time in a long time that they had showed a trailer for a movie that everyone was really okay with. And it wasn't just that was the problem. Cantu was removed from the film itself. So he wasn't the villain, which made Jumba the villain. Even then, Jumba more of a side villain than anything. Like, what was Jumbo gonna do? Suddenly change to good and like halfway through the movie like normal? And then you have no antagonist? Are you serious? I don't know. It didn't seem like it was gonna be good for anybody. Like, it really didn't. I don't know. The idea of I don't know. It didn't seem. I spy the one man, there are sure to be others. Plan. Approach the sentry and create a distraction. My men and I fast and catch the black marketeer unawares. Once you have disposed of the thugs, press outside the tunnel. Good luck, my friend. What up, Chuckle Nuts? Who goes there? Entra? Damn, should have never come here. Oh no, a hostile presence. I seem to think I'm short, and I am. Y'all are weak as shit. Alright. Now that we've got that taken care of. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought we were done here, but apparently there's more of you just waiting to piss me off. Anyone else? Oh, hello, sir. Anyone else? Anybody else wanna give me some reason to kill? Anybody else? I will very much read chat right after. Okay. So, at that moment, I think the worst part of that was we actually got actual Polynesian casting for Lilo. For now to be tied to this propaganda government knows best. Oof. Oh no, it's very much the opposite. Hell, you don't even have to look at history, you could look at current events. And you can literally look at current events and say, hey, guess what? Oh no, the government sure does know best. It knows best to keep people out of the country who are actually going to be helping us here if you possibly maybe. Oh, I don't. They're attacking me, you bitch. I honestly feel the whole, like, I don't know, this movie genuinely to me seemed way too good to be true. Yeah, no, but literally? Yeah, no. Like, okay. I usually don't talk too much about politics because I try not to think about it too much because I genuinely don't like doom and gloom. But I'm gonna get this out there. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm not dogging anybody who voted for the guy. I'm not. But here's the thing. I'm not gonna blame Trump. I am gonna look at him and say, what was your plan? Seriously. My question to Trump and the various people who support Trump and the people who voted for him, his constituents, what was y'all's plan? What was y'all's plan for this? Was it just fly by the seat of your pants until stuff works? Because if so, good job. Nothing's working. Congratulations. Not a fucking thing is working. Things are going up in a horrible way. Approval ratings are probably plummeting because people are now looking to the lawmakers going, what the hell is this? And it's not great. It's bad. And people are opening their eyes and realizing that this is a freaking problem. This is not good. This is bad news, bears. I don't think anyone has over 30%. Probably not. To be honest, I would laugh. I would absolutely laugh if, and honestly, I will play this on stream one day because It'll be funny. Hell, I might see if I can play it for the election. It'd be great. But if it hits Saints Row or presidential approval ratings, there's a line in there when you, as the leader of the Saints, winds up becoming president, and you're handed papers, and you look at the papers and you go, what? Their approval ratings are down 2%. We're fine. And one of, I think it's Pierce. I think Pierce winds up telling you, no, we're not down 2%. They are 2%. And I hear that line and I'm like, man, what someone has to do in order to fuck up that bad? I don't know. This is what that makes me think of. Anyways, moving on. I don't understand. What is all the fuss about? Yeah! What's that? I'm going inside. That rock is shiny, but they'll never be enough. Just too tough. Oh, man. What the f? He better not be dead, boy. Look it up. As you can see, this is a fine mess. When I tried to restrain him, he drew a hidden blade and lashed out. But before I could disarm him, one of my subordinates panicked, and was the result. Where's the subordinate? How foolish of me to underestimate this bastard. Bring an inexperienced recruit. Mandelivier will be most disappointed. Yeah, not just him. Me, I'm disappointed too. You freak. Damn it all. Golden opportunity wasted. Yeah. As for the clients, though we know not how, they slipped past our perimeter. Of course they did. At present, the first is currently tracking a party of Duskrite sellers. Expect maybe them. So y'all just fucked it up. Would that we could have enlisted the aid of the immortal flames of the brass blades. Alas, we are here to aid them. They're in no position to aid us. Well, at the very least, we have secured the weapons. And that accomplishment is lacking, for the information we received indicated that a massive shipment, and this is anything but. Are you Let me get this straight. Let me make sure I understand. We had intel. And okay, you know what? We're gonna pause the actual. I want to listen to the. Okay, no, it's fine. We'll continue. God almighty. I will join the first in their hunt for the Duskrite sellsword. The guards are good. Catch them before they escaped into the Black Shroud. In the meantime, I ask that you deliver these weapons to Ul'dah in my stead. Entrust them to the third Yu-Yu-Hase. I'm sorry, that made me think of Yu Yu Hakusho, and it stunned me. He will take care of the rest. If you want something done right, you have to do it your goddamn self. This is a fine how do you do. I don't understand. Okay, hold on, I'm having a moment. I remember flying this high back my first got flight. I could not see those mountains in the distance. I could not make out the fact that Ul'dah is literally right in the center of this. God, I love this game. Sorry, I just had to gush for a moment because damn, I love when MMOs update. They do so good. I know MMOs aren't for everybody, but give them a try. You'd be surprised how great they can. Like, if you are open to just trying new things, please give an MMO. I can recommend a few. There is one I'm willing to go back to, but for my own personal. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll go back to it in between doing Final Fantasy. That might be something I have, just because I want. I also do have plans for Monday. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do because I am essentially off the entirety of that day. It's Memorial Day. I don't know if anyone's gonna be chilling or doing anything for Memorial Day. I might stream. I might play something. I just don't know what yet. I could do some chilling and grinding on Monster Hunter. Hell, I might even decide. Yes, I might even decide to. I might actually boot up Final Fantasy to see if that'll push us through a Realm Reborn. That way, I can get started early on some of the what's it called? Some of the projects I want to do. If I can get through it on Monday, which I'll try my best. Mind you, I won't be streaming for too long today because I do have plans. So in about 4 hours, I'm gonna be ending stream. So it's gonna be a 4.5 hours. Mainly because I have to get dressed. I want to see if I can wash my hair, get ready. Because buddy is taking me. My buddy is taking me to out to dinner with a couple friends and celebrate my lost birthday that we never celebrate because, you know, schedules just didn't line up. Wound up doing a different. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna explain that in a second. Okay. I will now do my best, Louis. No, you can't steal my throne. Quit trying to steal my throne. Oh, with you. Why does everybody want to steal my throne? Why? Funny, they actually have a presence here. Alright, let's get to oh.
Ah, Warrior of Light, ever reliable friend of the Crystal Braves. You have my deepest thanks for your assistance in Corthus. Now what brings you to us this day?
I have a box. Here's your Amazon package. Sure, because yeah, no, because she's not here. Also, that's a heavy box.
Gift of weapons from a certain black marketeer. Courtesy of Captain Ilbridge, you say? Understood. Once we've cataloged the contents, I'll have them delivered to the Hall of Flames.
This cannot be everything, can it? Gil stated confidence that it would be a far greater quantity than of weapons.
Oh, a blasted falsehood. Clearly, Ro is unfamiliar with the ways of Uldan merchants. Whoever strive to present themselves as greater than they are. We should be thankful that his information was not completely erroneous. Need a bias. I thought we were bursting into a ball of flames. No! Jesus Christ. And that we managed to achieve anything worth all. Still something worth celebrating, isn't it, Lieutenant? Besides, we've got more important things to worry about. Fighting those Garleans up north. There'll be no fighting if I have anything to say about it. Our orders are to stand and watch, not seek glory in battle. That's a woman, my bad. If you have no further need of us, then I shall take my unit to the ceruleum processing plant. Time for the Force to go earn its keep, eh? Fight well, Alane. For the freedom of all. We're Helldivers. Not really. That actually is something I could, but I don't know. Excellent work as always, my friend. Rest assured that the immortal flames will hear of your contribution. Till we meet again. For democracy. Doctor, a word, if you please, ye. Pleases ye. Look for me at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. No need for whistling this time. Okay. Alright, big game. Helldivers 2. It is fun. It's just chaotic as all balls. The problem is, I'm gonna sound like a bad person when I say that. But I don't like strictly multiplayer games. Like, how do I explain? Let me explain this real fast. I like Helldivers. The problem is, in order to have fun, you kind of have to play with other people. I don't have a lot of people I can play Helldivers to. Mainly because most people who play the games don't play it consistently enough for me to want to keep playing it. There are people who play now and I'd have to talk with them about it, but that's another game on the roster that I'd have to play. And guess what? You gotta level up to get stuff. It takes time. Oh no, it's fun. The thing is, you have to work to get to the funness of Helldivers, the true chaos. Because the chaos is all there, it's just more so, it gets worse as time goes on. Like, as you will level up, you play harder difficulties, things go crazier. Thing is, it's either running with randoms who are probably gonna blow you the f up and be stupid, or randoms who are gonna speedball everything and you're not gonna get to play the way you want to play if you play a different way. That's part of the issue. But that's just my thought. Anyways. It's raining outside. Thanks for indulging my request. New place is better than a market for privacy, I find. All the hustle and bustle of commerce mean all conversations go unnoticed. Get to the point. Wooden wall. When Captain interrupted the exchange, what happened? Tell me everything. Leave no detail out. Well, you see, I walked in and I started stabbing with my spear, you see. Not quite how the first told. Excuse me? These dust rights they're chasing. Where's is that trail? But you never saw them yourself. Before the fighting started. Not before the fighting started, and after. Something ain't right. Don't know what it is. Feel it. I'm not daft enough to be misled by some merchant's drunken. Our information was reliable, gods damn it. I know he purchased those weapons. If I've never deciphered money launderer's books, I had to follow a transaction back to its source.
Any of that back. The Braves was getting started. Commander wanted assurances we weren't ill from the wrong sort of benefactor. Of course, these days the money flows like water, and it's the first and thirds get the shiniest of boys. Forgive me, friend. I have a lot on my mind these days. I appreciate you lending an ear. Right then, to it. Only thing I wouldn't enjoy are those giant bugs. Other than that, give me a shoddy for the thotties. Did not yet let me get to work. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Doctor, can you hear me? This is da-da-doo. Your presence is urgently requested at the Rising Stones. Please come and see me as soon as you're able. Okay. One day I'll be high enough level to get an umbrella. Ah! Hit my balls! You go to dry bone. Take me to dry bone. No, don't take me to dry bone. Actually, I don't remember where. Or Dona. Wasn't Thanala. Truly in processing plant, baby. That's where you gotta take. Excuse me? Yeah, blue fog. Get a blue fog. I have one there. Yeah, I know, like, most multiplayer games aren't fun for me because I don't know, they just don't do it for me sometimes. Not enough of a single player draw for somebody like I'm very much used to playing games by myself. When it comes to working with people, I don't mind, it's just sometimes it don't work. Yeah, that's kind of me. That's why I play tank and healer in Marvel Rivals. I can't play DPS. I like playing DPS, but it has to be fun. Like, there actually has to be some sort of fun to it. I don't know. Sometimes games overcomplicate the DPS role and it's just like, oh my god, this ain't fun. Go away. Like, there's too much you have to do with it. This makes me go, nope. Not a fan. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. Like, mind you, when it comes to most shooters, I'm a sniper. I prefer to snipe. Long range pew pew. That's me. I'm the best cover fire you never wanted. Plain, when I say that, I mean, if I'm your cover fire and you like to run in, guess what? There's gonna be bullets going right past your head every time. I prefer to be a sniper. Like, to be perfectly honest, I enjoy sniping. I enjoy being able to pinpoint accuracy on someone's face and just blow their brains out. It's good for somebody like me. For example, Warframe. I honestly like more stealth than anything. Like, I like stealth and sniping. Am I good at stealth? No. Am I good at sniping? I am. I'm okay at sniping. The thing I live by when it comes to shooting games is that there is nothing better in a shooting game than a satisfying headshot. You will never get a better feeling. Like, when you are pinpoint accurate with something and you hit it right on the money, God, it feels good every time. I personally love sniping. And mind you, not just with a sniper rifle, you can give me anything. I will find a way to sit down and, oh, get a headshot with it. That's not a joke. I nearly headshotted a buddy of mine way back in high school on the original Battlefront 2 across the map with a goddamn RPG. That's not a joke. That's a thing that almost happened. I wish I was kidding. I almost did it. I didn't do it that time. I wound up doing it to other infantry later on. But the point is, I like being accurate. So now it's got me curious. What did you think my modus operandi would be shooting games? I'm curious as to what you thought it would be. I just noticed there's particle effects on that crystal. Like, if not a sniper, what would you peg me for? A fellow dragoon. 80 though. Brigade. The Dark Knight. A support AR? Oh, I can see it. Give me, like, I will use an AR, but I don't like full auto. I don't like full auto, and I don't like burst fire. I am not a fan of either one of those. I like semi-autos, because it lets me control. Like, it lets me shoot as fast as I'm able to, which is good for somebody like me. Thank you for coming so quickly, Doctor. We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak to you. Most, charming lady by all indications. Okay. Oh, God. Our guest is with the antecedent in the solar at present. Let's not keep them waiting any longer, shall we? Sure, Tataru. When Gears of War comes out and I play it, you'll understand. Hell, when any game was shooting, like, legitimate guns, you'll understand.
We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you.
Yay, voice acted! Who dat?
I believe the two of you have met.
Yes, we have.
We have. I had hoped to speak with Commander Leveilleur as well, but I cannot afford to wait any longer.
Oh, hell yeah, I've been waiting for that. I've been want that.
Of grave import.
Like, I never got to play the original Metal Gear. I genuinely do want to play it. I've gotten to play Metal Gear Solid 5,
Now the
Ground Zeroes, and Phantom Pain, and I got a look at all of the other Metal Gear games. It's just, 3's the one I really wanted to play.
The Observatorium's astrologians have sounded the alarm. Last night, the Dragonstar burned with an intensity not seen in 15 summers. Not since the Dravanians engaged the Empire in the Battle of Silvertear Skies.
Oh shit.
The northern sky doth burn full bright upon the Wormlord's call. The red behemoth beckoneth, and flame consumeth all.
The old Curthan rhyme, aye. The brightening of the Dragonstar is said to accompany the roar of a great worm. The astrologians believe that it was Midgard Soma himself who cried out on this occasion.
After an absence of centuries, the King of Kings did return to lead his kind against the...
Oh, it does. And to be honest, I do plan to play it.
only to fall
I want to
as
at least
rule
make
the Agrias,
one
proud
spot on my
flagship galleon.
daily rotation, my daily thing of games open for that. I do want to play it. The thing is, I also want to play Borderlands. I gotta choose which one I want to jump into first.
Arion Uranger has the right of it. Whatever this alteration in the Dragon Star portends, the Great Worm has shown no sign of life.
Actually, no. I think I will put Borderlands 4 on
Tataru,
the back
have the
burner.
Daemons reported to opt out of the
I do have
ordinary?
plans for that. Well, there's I'll explain after this cutscene.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Midgardsormr had roared, wouldn't we have heard it here in Revenant's Toll?
Roar is but a figure of speech. Dravanians can communicate in ways beyond our ken. It is for this very reason that we are forced to look for signs in the heavens. We cannot say with any confidence that a great worm roared at all, much less that it was Midgardsormr. Only by directly examining the Keeper of the Lake can we be certain. However, it will take too long to gain the Holy See's approval to dispatch the Temple Knights. Therefore, Sir Emric would entrust this task to you. Do you accept?
Of course I do. Bring it, baby. Hell yeah.
We knew you would not disappoint us. Now, if you would excuse me, I must return and assist the Lord Commander. We have precious little time to prepare.
To prepare for what, pray tell?
When a great worm roars, his brethren cannot choose but answer. We prepare for battle.
Well, shit. Looks like I'm gonna see battle again. 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 Oh, shit. Forgive me if I state aught which you already know, but I would ensure that you understand the nature of your destination. Okay. As Uranger has stated, what we now call the Keeper of the Lake is the wreckage of the Agrius, the former flagship of the Imperial fleet, and the corpse of the worm responsible for its destruction. So the Dragoon is gonna go see the dragon. 15 years ago, as the next step of his campaign to subjugate Eorzea, Gaius von Balser entered his control of Mordona. So massive was his force, all thought his victory was foregone conclusion. But an unlikely ally came to Eorzea's aid that day. Midgardsormr, the legendary guardian of Silvertear Falls, burst forth from beneath the waters of the lake and led a host of dragons against the Garlean ships overhead. In what would later be known as the Battle of the Silvertear Skies, the Great Worm felled countless ships before engaging the Agrius. In the ensuing struggle, the flagship's beryllium engines failed and it tumbled into the lake below. Yet, victory came at a great cost. The explosion which followed claimed the life of the Great Worm as well. That same explosion transformed Silvertear Falls into a desolate wasteland that it is today, draining the lake of its waters, now crystallizing aether or malms around. Yet, the remnant of the lake remains, and at its center is a constant reminder of that fateful day long ago. In accordance with Sir Emmeric's wishes, our Doman allies have been standing watch over the Keeper of the Lake. It would be wise to speak with them before investigating the wreckage yourself. I could do that. Be careful, my friend. We know not what dangers await you with. Now then, let us not neglect our own tasks. There is much to be done and precious little time to do it. We're done talking, you're making my throat hurt. So, the plan for Borderlands. I don't want to just... Oh, hold on. I get a text. Yeah, he's getting in the D&D. That's funny. Anyways, the plan I have for, oh god, I just realized in chat. Okay. So, the plan I have for Borderlands is not just to play Borderlands. I want to play the series again. I've played through it 4 times each. I want to make that very clear when I say. So, I've played through Borderlands 4 times. Each game. 4 times. Unhinged photo shoot idea of the day, skydiving in a black suit. Yeah, that'd be dope. That would be dope. That'd be very dope. What was I saying? I kind of forgot. Oh yes, so I've played through Borderlands, all of them, save for the Tales of the Borderlands, 4 times each. I've played 1 with every character. I've played Borderlands 2 with every character. I've played the pre-sequel with every character. I've played Borderlands 3 with every character. I did this with a friend of mine, and honestly, I'm glad I did. What I would like to do for Borderlands, mind you, I know everyone's going to be playing Borderlands 4 and no one's going to care about Borderlands playing any of the other ones, but I don't give a shit. I'm not doing this for traction. I'm doing this because I want to category my time through. I want people to be able to go back and watch it, or hell, join me for the live story, where we go, hey, we're going to pick somebody and we're going to go through it. To be honest, I might have a buddy of mine join me. I'm gonna wind up talking to him. He wants to play, because if I tell him, hey, I'm going through these, on this days, he would probably be down to join. There's a chance it might be a 3-man or even a 4-man. That's up to. So I just gotta do some stuff to make sure I'm ready for it. But I'm probably gonna choose Snake Eater first to play. That way I can get Borderlands set up the way I want it to be. And we can enjoy it. But yes, we will be going through all of them. And we're not going to be going through them in release order. We're going to be going through them in chronological order. We're going to be starting from the pre-sequel, then 1, 2, 3, and then finally make our way to. That's my plan for. I don't have people joining me, I'll do it myself. And that's just me. I gotta see if I have access to 1 first. How we're gonna. But I'll keep you guys abreast of that situation later. You're in luck, sir. I was about to send word to Revenant's Toll about the Garleans. Of late, seen small airships, likely from Castrum Sentry, and go to keep of the lake. I cannot say for certain at this distance. I believe they may be salvaging something from in the wreckage. Castrum's supply lines have been cut for some time. They're desperately in need of spare parts for other equipment. I'm going in there. Let me in. So it's true then. Guardians fear that the worm might rise again. Well, from here it seems rather unlikely. But if it's assurances they want, no choice but to inspect the corpse of its entirety. Easier said than done, given the creatures inhabit the wreckage, and the aforementioned Guardians won't take kindly to your presence. They're sure to be aboard an airship, so I'd advise a stealthy approach. Take this boat and a few comrades to the base of the Argus, then climb to the only viable approach, I'd say. Oh boy! We have a new dungeon to do. So, I could do it with NPCs and just blast through it. We're not gonna do that. Instead, I will pause for a second so I can go get some water because I didn't have any prepared. So, give me a sec. I will be.
You don't wanna hurt me, but see how deep the bullet lies. Unaware, I'm tearing you asunder. Oh, there is thunder in our hearts. Is there so much hate for the ones we love? Oh, tell me we both matter, don't we? It's you and me. It's you and me. You won't be unhappy. And if I only could, I'd make a deal with God. I'd get him to swap our places. Be running up that road. Be running up that hill. Be running up that building. Say if I only could. It's you and me. It's you and me. You won't be unhappy. And oh, come on, baby. Oh, come on, darling. Let me steal this moment from you now. Oh, come on, angel. Come on, darling. Let's exchange the experience. And if I only could, I'd make a deal with God. I'd get him to swap our places. I'd be running up that road, be running up that hill with no problems. Say if I only could, I'd make a deal with God. I'd get him to swap our places. I'd be running up that road, be running up that hill with no problems. Say if I only could, I'd make a deal with God. I'd get him to swap our places. I'd be running up that road, be running up that hill with no problems. Say if I only could, be running up that hill with no problems.
Orange creme. Creme of orange.
俺は自分で戦える強さが欲しい。てめえのわがままでチームのバランスが崩れるだろうが。
They thought they was getting rid of me, I stay around. I don't go Josenji high, I don't play around. Mess with me, you nation oil, then you catching rounds. Guess you'll see my point when it's your body on the ground. You can never reach my level, so you really shouldn't try. To me, you is just a sub, so you best stay on the side. Like the team banner says, I'ma let the chopper fly. Got my goons in all black, like we Karasuno high. We fly down on your body like a block full of crows. Now you dead, finna dig it up, since you laying low. Kageyama put this 9 to your back, let it blow. They be thinking I'm Hinata, I'm the star of the show. Yo, right now I'm at peak, it's a quick attack. I'm just blindly making hits and ain't nobody hitting back. I might go and call your girl and she hit me back. Thought she was Ushijima the way she tryna serve me fast. Yeah, the name got clout, Ukai. I'm the best, they can treat me like a new guy. tiny giant. I'm a monster when I take flight. I'm like, yeah, cause I will weigh and reaching new heights. So what you gonna do? Yeah, they call me Oikawa, bring the best out my crew. I don't care who you are, they be dancing to my tune. Daichi on the team, how I'm number one, fool.
Okay. Alright, be hydrated. Okay. We are hydrated. Let's get back to it, baby. So, I'm gonna do this with people just because. Nice. Okay, so while we wait for the inevitable stuffing thing. Yeah, fuck it, I'll turn some music on. We don't really have. Oh boy, another song I know. God damn. Another one.
Here in the garden, let's play a game. I'll show you how it's done. Here in the garden, stand very still. This'll be so much fun. And then she smiled. That's what I'm after. A smile in her eyes.
The sound of her laughter. No more music. Time to go and slay. Go find a dragon who kill us today. Oh, look, it's a corpse. Ordona, the keeper of the lake. Ordona, keeper of the lake. Wow, 3 Lalafels. No, screw it, I'll just do AoE. Peloton! Let's get it, boys and girls. Our healer is getting back to life, back to reality. Peloton! Oh shit. I did not know that's how that worked. Now I know that's how that works. Ouch. And he's almost dead. Yay, he's dead. Seems like there's armor here, so I might be doing it. I'll be doing it again. He's down. Let's get it. Oh! Damn. Almost got hit by that one. And he's down. Sure. Love an inspirational story. Almost said interpersonal. I'm like, Yes, inspirational would be nice. Hit me. Don't actually hit me. I'm very simple. Oh, crud. I did not know that was a thing. Sorry, what? Damn it. Hey, he's dead. Oh, crap. Oh my. Peloton! I will read it in a hot second. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Oh, hey.
Who treadeth now upon my bones, and waketh me from slumber sweet?
Hi, my name's Twist. It's me.
Thou hast forgotten the face of thy Lord. Remember, mortal, and fear me.
I'm a dragoon, so nope. Oh god. Oh god. Why? Oh, I should have waited. Oh god. He's dead! Yay! We did it! Level up.
What you got for me, big boy? I beat up your ghost.
We might be doing that again, because I think there's armor that goes with it, and if there is, I kind of want to update my gear. It's me.
By her gifts hast thou earned a moment's reprieve.
Well, thank you, Midgard Somer. Talking about Heidelin.
Speak, mortal, and I shall listen.
Okay. So there once was this bitch named Becca, and everybody said she gave good head.
By a star. My people have heard the song. Ishgard shall burn. Sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. We do not forget. We do not forgive.
That's some bullshit, bro.
7 children did I sire. One now singeth of retribution.
Oh no.
I rise to join in the chorus. Thou art powerless to silence us, mortal. Yet thou shalt not live to labor in vain. Thy reprieve is at an end.
Oh goody.
Trickery is thy shield. This frail, ignoble creature is not gifted, but chosen.
Damn right, I special.
Hearken to me, Hydaelyn.
He said the C word. We can fuck him.
Wait, no. I did not mean like
I shall not harm.
I will read the story in a hot second. I'm sorry. There's just a lot of plot going on. Ah, my chest. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just really stupid. Oh. My crystals. Look at them. They're so pretty. Oh. What the? What's happening? My crystals. Oh. Oh. What does this mean? What did you do?
Mayhap thou thinkest me an oath breaker.
I think you shoot a bingus.
Thou art mistaken. If thou comest to harm, it shall be by another's hand, not mine.
You just so you're a bingus.
I did but strip thee of thy mistress's feeble blessing.
Wow, rude. Rude. You can take things that aren't yours.
Didst profit much by her grace, but no more.
Well, that's rude of you. Very rude of you. The hell is that? What are you? What are you? What is that? Hello?
The covenant binds me to thee.
Oh. That's pretty neat.
I shall watch, listen, and wait.
Cool.
Fight and struggle, if it be thy will. Man
Okay.
hath ever coveted that which lieth beyond his grasp.
Talk very slowly, but I'm still here for you. Oh. Oh.
I drink of her body, and thence doth mine own find new life.
Okay.
When it hath grown whole, the loyal and penitent shall rejoice.
Okay. I don't like how you like how that's
The dragon song heraldeth our beginning and an end.
see. Okay. Huh. Well, I'm confused.
You may summon Midgard some of myself. Responding in.
Guess what? That big thing we fought. It's mine now. There he is.
There he is. There's Midgard Somer. Look at him. Look at him. He's just there now. Him there. Him fly. So, I need to check something. Don't think we got anything new. Don't think so. Oh. Why can't we use Battle Litany? And he's sitting on my head. Look at me. Anyways, I need to read that story. Anyways, let's read it. So there's this idol who goes by Barry. 2 years ago, she was in a group. In those 2 years since the initial video for performing in the group, she went solo. Was in multiple shows all over America and 9 in Japan, and has been acknowledged by idol legends in Japan. Big thing is that she's able to do it full time. Point behind the story: start and don't stop for nothing if that's really your dream. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's real. That's real shit. Okay. I do want to check something. Okay, I need to also look up something real fast. I'm curious. No. Need to see if there's anything that I need to get from it. If I got to hurry up and do it. Wanna know if there is loot. Oh, wait. There is. There is. I have to look now. Anything for Dragoon? God damn it, I fucked it up. I'm sorry, I'm being dumb at the moment. I want to know if I can upgrade my loot. I mean, my gear. Yes, there is Dragoon stuff. So it's the maiming. Think.
Probably just me. Ring? That's a ring. Yeah, so it looks like it's just... Yep, okay. Well, guess what? We're doing it again. We're doing it with music. Why are we doing it with music? Honestly, I just want to do it and get more drip. Better. I honestly just want to. I just want to see if the equipment's better is all. I don't think I got anything.
Happily wondering night after night, is this how it works? Am I doing it right?
Maybe it's not worth it.
Happy to stay, happily watching her drift away.
I don't know. You know what? Nah, we're not gonna do it again. We're gonna continue. I was beginning to fear the worst. Those explosions I saw. But you shouldn't waste time talking with me. Alphanord left a message stating that he were to return to the Rising Stones at once. God damn it! Let's get big money schmovin'. What the ghost of the Great Worm? Fat Chocobo! Look at him! How fat he is! I love how Midgard Sommer is just on my head now. Like he was just there. Nice. Guess we're going into the solar. Maybe it'll be voice acted. Voice acted. Hi, Alphanord. Oh. Praise the 12 that you are hale and whole. Came as soon as been fully confirmed of Sir Emmerich's request. You may have completed your investigation of the Keeper of the Lake, I take it. Then I would hear your report. You converse with Midgardsorm. Where anyone else makes such a claim, I would regard it with considerable skepticism. Are we to understand that the Worm Lord did not perish, and has in sooth lain dormant these past 15 years? Thus a resurrection and more rejuvenation dwelleth in eternity, is passing it. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song, Ishgard shall... Clearly, an attack is imminent. We must share this information with Sir Emmerich immediately. However, we dare not divulge your conversation with Midgardsorma in its entirety. To even acknowledge that you heard the voice of a Dravanian is grave, but nary risk, lest we forget and have been executed as heretics for declaring as such. For your own protection, and for the sake of our tenuous relation with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. As for now, as for how we shall present our revelation to the Emmerich Emissary, you may leave that to me. Pray, remain here.
He gonna rat me out, that fat bitch.
Is there something you're not telling us, Doctor? You seem different somehow. It's almost as if you're missing something. Something important.
Map, he took it.
12 for Fend. Miss Godsummer stripped you of your blessing of light? Are you alright? How do you feel? Do you require...
Yes, I do. Bring me that ass.
No, I was going to say water.
Oh.
I see. You believe that you are otherwise unharmed. Beggars believe that any being could possess the power to of a Midgard son mention of a covenant did he? One of the ancient myths regarding Silvertier Falls states that when the waters came into existence, so too did the Great. How thick in the mirror, brothers, Brother Time and Sister Fate decreed that Midgard Soma ever watched the source from which all water and magic was said to flow. Wonder if this was the covenant of which he spoke, and 'twas not the gods whom he idol in himself. He is watching over you as he claimed. Perhaps you may have the opportunity to ask. Let's keep this matter to ourselves. Do not wish to burden our friends needlessly.
Okay, Mephilia.
Hi.
Art thou upon, Master? What hast thou by thy?
Okay, bye. Damn it, there's so much stress. Hello.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Wormlord and lived to tell the tale.
Yeah, because I'm good like that. You may pat me on my head once. Elmables!
I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness.
Yay.
Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
Ew.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different.
Nuh-uh.
And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened.
Hooray!
I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises.
He might.
I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
Bye.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
Probably because you shouldn't be. But don't worry about it. We'll be fine. I have a thirst. The Ishgardians have warned that the Dravanian have warred with the Dravanians for centuries.
Nay, nearly 1,000 years. In that time, not once have their enemies breached their defenses and entered the city proper. Yet, regardless of how strong these magical wards may be, I nevertheless fear that the Ishgardians are underestimating the gravity of. Though it was not Midgard-Summer who roared, call to arms by one of first brew cannot be. Till such time as they choose to request our aid, however, we can do naught but observe the situation at a distance and pray that our fears are unfounded.
Yay! We completed a quest. Now we get to do another one. Welcome to the MMO standard, baby.
Oh. Happy lady. Ere I forget, I believe Moonbreeder has requested a gathering of the Scions. I assume there has been some progress concerning our efforts to combat the acid. Pray, inform her that our business with the Isgardians has concluded for the moment. I shall be along once I have completed my communications with the Braves. I'm trying to remember. Actually, I need to look something up. I forgot. That is something I did want to. What was the name of that? Oh. I'm actually gonna check on it. I want that skill. Is it control? Alright. We're gonna go away from the main plot for I went the wrong way. Cause I'm dumb. We're gonna go check on something. I wanna see if I can do something fun. Take me to Camp Dragonhead, please. Oh. I see. I am.
Let me check. Maybe I won't be able. That's true. So he would be. Okay, yeah, I made a mistake. So. There's one thing I am gonna. We want to see if it's. We're gonna teleport real fast.
You ready teleportation?
Can't see chat at the moment. Hey. I now know what I must do. I just want to check some. Check it, it'll be good. It don't look like you can. Desperate. Whatever. We will come back and do something. But for now, yeah, we'll do it later. We'll do it less here. Less here. Okay. Go inside and talk to Big Lady Moon. Boom, ba-da-boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Big Lady Moon breather. Hi, lady. Are
you done with your talk of dragons? Wonderful. Ascians are next on our menu. Let us head into the solar, shall we?
Oh, please. I will follow you anywhere.
I don't know why I'm clapping. I'm very bored. Not really. I'm not bored. Hi. Are you voice acted? Please be voice. Give me voice already. Yes. Yes.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit,
Hell
figuratively
yeah.
speaking, I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon.
We have progress.
I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Yes!
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
Oh, please keep me in suspense. I'm edging over here.
If that's all it was, I'm gonna be up.
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void.
Okay.
Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Say that.
Which left the small matter of their extermination. Aye. To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Indubitably.
Short of experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of.
Yes.
As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether.
Yes, it would.
Hang on a minute. Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Pretty sure we did think of that.
Tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white auracite cannot store ether for long periods? Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
Okay, Ida. I still like
So
you.
our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
Indubitably.
Indeed.
I will also
I am reminded of the quantity of
stretch.
corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them.
Indubitably.
What if we prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian soul? Or still more?
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around, on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
Indubitably.
That's the very problem we set out to solve. And I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source. And the only viable source is the land.
If you mean to tap the great river of ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
Yeah.
Give me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land? Aye, I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
This is also true.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea.
This is also a true statement. How do you plan to do that, Moon Leader?
I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this.
Yeah.
If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
Please do. I don't have any objections other than to the objection of you not coming home with me
If it's worth your
tonight.
while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out.
So that thing you ordered finally came in.
The profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Oh boy.
Has something happened?
Yes, I shit my pants.
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum. During Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end, they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant.
Oh, fuck.
Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men.
Oh no.
Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault.
Oh no!
Request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
I request you shut the fuck up.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals. Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go. Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Arceans will next appear.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Though you have become a Crystal Brave, you are yet a Scion, Alphino. We could hardly refuse you. Pray, join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thangred and Papalymo shall accompany you.
Yay.
Hi, Thancred. Hi, Papalymo.
Ida and Yashtola. In the meantime, I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on my
Oh,
torso.
okay, no. Everything's working.
Thank you, Arianger. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you're able. Go well, and be safe.
Man, that would go well if you gave me some going away head. Maybe a little bit of happy toppy. Beady beady. Okay. That's fine, I guess. So I just checked where we are, and we are in the second to last quest of the second to last section of Realm Reborn. We can probably get into the second and last section today. if we're quick about it. It would seem that the events have more. It would seem that events have once more conspired to rob the rest of us of recuperation.
Thank you, Thor. Love to see.
Okay. Though I would wish it otherwise, I must ask that you head straight away to the processing plant. The Fourth have already deployed in the area and await the arrival of the Scions. Welrid will brief you on the developing situation. Meanwhile, I must rendezvous with Captain Ilbert at our headquarters in Uldar. I shall take command of our forces there with a lighter heart, knowing that you will go to support the front lines.
Goodbye.
Honestly, if we wind up getting into the second part of if we wind up getting to the last section of this, I'm probably gonna call the stream a bit early because I still do need to watch. Not because I want to, I have to. If I didn't have plans today, I wouldn't do it. Oh God, I had it on auto.
We too must say our farewells to the Rising Stones for a time. Linamim travels to Uldar and shall serve as her escort. My daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquaintances in the Gilded City. We are beset on all sides by civil unrest and imperial machination, threatened by primals and told by treason. We need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold positions of power, you see, and it is my hope they can be convinced to aid the Scion's cause. If past events have taught us anything, then we know that Eorzea must present a united front, or we shall.
Yeah, ma'am.
How extraordinary my little as Drasilia is involved in such far-reaching affairs. I am proud that I might now stand by her side, not only as a mother, but also as a colleague.
Aww, that's sweet.
Colleague with influential connections. I fear that Uldar has become a place of danger, even with one familiar to her streets. Bah! Overtide the black god that so much as glares in your direction, my lady. Yeah! I'll handle it. I shall be well protected. Shall we be on our way then? Yeah, let's get moving. See you later, bud. We're off. Good day to you. I will hopefully see you soon. Au revoir, my friend. Shall see you soon. I don't know what language he spoke, but it was kind of geeky. Alright, let's go save people. Let's move on to the plant. Make sure we get through this.
I'm sorry. What the H? Yeah, you're a weirdo. I'll wind up killing you later, probably, maybe.
Are you inside or upstairs? Possibly upstairs. Hope you're around the backside. Hello, sir. Are you voice acted? Commander Olivier sent word you'd be coming. Veteran of your talents is most welcome. Not that I don't think we can handle the situation, mind you. Learned a trick or two since the disaster with the Almajar. But, returning to the task at hand. The Flames reconnaissance scouts have reported Imperial soldiers assembling at Roban's Put. Such a force is likely interested in only one thing, getting their hands on the resources found here at the processing. Garleans could begin marching on us at any time. Pray, speak with Lieutenant Estinian. Edelston. We might coordinate our counter strategy. Meantime, I will inform the others you have arrived. Doubt it will be welcome time.
Okay. You go ahead and do that, big boy. Whee!
Anyways, let's move forward. Where was I going? Oh yeah, he pushed me here. Hi. Private Swiss. My soldiers yet tell tales of your deeds during Operation Archon. But that we could sit a while and reminisce of the old times. I fear more pressing matters require our attention. Civilian Draughtsmen, you see, have come across several highly suspicious crates within boundaries of our processing plant. I had my sappers take a closer look, and our worst fears were confirmed. These boxes contain powerful explosive devices. Devices of Imperial design, no less. By my order, Flames stationed here, conducting a thorough sweep of our compound as we speak. Though it troubles me, we were unable to apprehend the Imperial spy behind this. I have faith that our men will be able to neutralize the threat for now. In the meantime, our scouts bring troubling news of the latest movements of the Imperial Army. Once again, ask for your aid.
Okay, Mr. Man.
I am going to check one thing real fast before we begin. So we've got 3. We've got this quest that we're about to do, and then 2 more after this. Will we be able to finish this? Hopefully. We've been keeping a close eye on that Garlean garrison, and it would seem the Imperials have finally begun to move. According to the reconnaissance report that came in, the squads seen leaving the castrum are too few in number to effectively take hold of our position. Likely launch a swift assault and focus on acquisition of resources. I have shared this report with the Braves. They've decided to take to the field and meet the assault head on. I have appraised your fellow scions of the situation, and I am heartened to know that they will be joining the effort. Pray, report to Lieutenant Alane, and lend your much welcome strength to the counter.
But I don't wanna.
I don't want to do that. I want to go home and play Xbox. Why can't I go home and play Xbox? Why won't you let me play Xbox? Glad to have you with us, Doctor. As I am sure Lieutenant Edelston has claimed, the Garleans have deployed a small force from Castrum Meridium.
Your main column. Their main column assembles to the north near Dolman Talons. But also spotted several squads attempting to conceal themselves on approach to the west. They wish to rush. They wish you to rush forth and commit to battle with the main column, leaving the detached force free to raid the plant and pillage supplies. Not much of a strategy. These are desperate. Captain Ilbert! Captain? Yes. Greetings, Scion. I understand the commander bid you and your fellows come lend a hand to the braves. Such mighty heroes at disposal. The fourth should have little trouble contending with aught the Garleans might throw at. But even you cannot be everywhere at once. The third was getting restless, holed up in the dark. So I marched them out here and fill any holes in the plant's defenses and add their numbers to your counterattack.
The reinforcements are welcome. We've enough soldiers now to divide our forces and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls.
Aye. Would be best to avoid staging a battle near this much. Let's take the fight to the Garleans.
A wise course indeed. I shudder to think of the consequences should any of these storage tanks be exposed to fire. If there are no objections, the Scion shall join the fourth and give battle to this main column.
You are with the third then, Warrior of Light. Your job is to intercept these squads hiding in the west and prevent them from reaching the processing plant. When you are ready to proceed, report to Lieutenant Yuyuhase. His scouts should have a rough idea of where the Imperials have concealed themselves now. I didn't think Moonbreeder was a berserker, or was a warrior, but that axe is different.
Pleasure to be fighting at your side once more, Scion. Our operations invariably succeed. Our operations invariably succeed when you're around, and victories are want to pave the road to greater coin. Now, the detached force we've been sent to eliminate has split into smaller squads, the better to conceal themselves within the terrain hereabouts. Imagine, we'll need to split ourselves up. We'll need to split ourselves up as well to cover more ground. Make sure to root out these would-be raiders. Seeing as you're an army unto yourself, I've assigned you your own areas to scour clean of enemy soldiers. Be a simple search and destroy. We'll rendezvous back here when the task is done. Good hunting, Scion. Alright, let's go, men.
Well, I guess I got work to do. Oh, it's literally right there. Let's do it. I feel a hostile presence, oh no! I hope the thunder isn't too loud. Already? God. Okay. Freaking Earth sprites getting in the way. And he's dead. Moving on. You seem grim, Scion. I'll take that to mean that between us, more than a few Garleans won't be making it back to the Castro. These Imperials, though, certainly made us earn our pay. I would be a happy man if I never had to tussle with another one of those Magitech again. Time we return land farewell. Contact the Fourth and let Lieutenant Alane know that the west is now clear. I would appreciate if you did the same when you report to Lieutenant Edelston. Alright, men, we're out. Fantastic! Up, 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 up. Private Swiss, what news of the Garleans? They got a spear shoved up their butt. Oh, I see. Raiding parties are no more than excellent. The Almagina engineers are most relieved to hear that the plant is no longer in any immediate danger. Thank you again for your...
I'm good at that. Yay!
Oh no. You must be anxious for word of your fellows. Lieutenant Alane has reported a sound victory over the main column, and informs me that the Scions have already turned their attention to all but one, that is. Rogadin lady with the large axe. It appears she has chosen to remain at the site of battle. I know not what task keeps her from returning to civilization, but Northern Thanalan is no place to wander alone. Even for a capable sword such as her. I would certainly feel better about things if you could check in on her before you continue on her way. I'll do that. I'm good at that. Let me get my Chocobro. Whee! Nyom. I fly high. Oh lie. You know Hi. What are you doing, Moonbreeder?
Hold on. Wait a second.
Oh.
The beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe.
Well, that was annoying. Was trying to fix my mic, drop my stuff, and well, that happened. So, that's annoying. We didn't get to see that. Oh. Excuse you. I am far from in the mood right now. I don't even feel like flying back. But let's just go. Friggin' missed a cutscene.
God damn it. I don't like Moonbreeder. Big lady. Let's go back. I'm Moonbreeder. You're here. Master Louis's staff is kept in the solar, isn't it? Quickly now. I don't even know what happened. I'm gonna have to look it up later. Great. And the staff's gone.
You two.
And there's the Scion. I mean the Ascian.
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring poetry.
What do you mean?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you.
I'll kill you.
The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain. My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Hebrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they pleased, while I could only look on.
I don't like you.
But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
I'll beat your ass.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Vow, the scholars, all of it.
You will not harm her!
I only wish for her to give me a high five. Don't do that. Now look what you made me do. It's supposed to be down low too slow, but you made me go up high, you die.
You insist on forcing my hand. Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? No, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
It's a cool stick, bitch.
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed? The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power. Together with the
Great
Hall,
power.
it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings. How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
Insufferable woman.
Alright,
I
bet,
would
bitch.
happily
Pew!
end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
She doesn't consent, you can't do that. Hey, she didn't consent, that's rude. Also saw room.
Hi. Hey.
Answer them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
Damn it. Man. Oh boy, another dungeon! Here we go. Going to go into a new dungeon. Here we go. Now we wait to enter the chrysalis. And hopefully, make sure that we actually win this time.
And still it takes you ages. See that no one's there. See that no one's there.
Yeah, there's nothing we get from it. Oh, God. Wow. Qs are on point today. Let's get in there. Tank. Other DPS. Tank. We're waiting. Tank. Hello. There we go. Alright. Here we go. Hello. I'm here. But first, I'll kill you and then I'll get what I want. Prepare yourself, O warrior of light. Ouch. The fact that there is a storm brewing is not lost on me.
Oh god, there's an explosion of flavor. Oh god. I've been sucked. Did we fuck up? I don't know what to do. We did it! Yeah! We beat him! Yeah! I think. Catch her! Someone catch her! Oh, nope, too late. Da 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 da. Yeah! Baby, baby, baby. You're welcome, though. Let's get out of here. Huh?
You're safe. Thank the 12.
Yeah, there were 12 of us. What the H? What now? Oh no. He's making an inky black butthole. Oh wait, never mind. He was burned. That was a death gina.
You may have bested me this day, but what of the next? What of all the days to come? Remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, you will falter, and the staff will be mine. Until next time, Scions.
Yeah, sure.
There will be no next time. This is the end.
Yeah! Yeah! Yes! We're gonna win!
What trickery is this?
Trickery? Nah, buddy. Yes! 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 Now we kill him.
Use Tube Samati to gather ether. Quickly, before he breaks free.
Okay. I'm not a magic, I'm a stabby type, but okay, let's do it. Ascend.
Concentrate.
Cindy Sana squash banana, 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 Cindy Sana squash banana. Oh!
Why won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me. I shall make you pay for your insolence.
Yeah, shut up. We're thinking. Oh God. Oh God.
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light.
Stop grabbing your titty and help me.
Why can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
Probably not.
If only we had a bit more ether.
Didn't you make some? Like, didn't you get some somewhere? Isn't that what the device is for?
Moonbreeder, what are you doing?
Master Louis Soir, I understand now the choice you made. In death, there is life. Farewell, Urianger. You damned old coot.
No. Big lady, no. Big lady. No, big lady. Please don't.
Moonbreeder, no! You mustn't!
What? No! It cannot end!
Oh, but it is.
I am eternal! I am immortal!
Bye-bye. Bye, stinky man. Help me, help me! Ah! Oh, God. That was painful.
Moonbreeder. She's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, she died. I think. Don't touch her dildo. You're touching it.
You did it, my friend. The Ascian is dead.
Also, you think? I don't live. It was a joke. I'm actually dead. Blah.
This device is a legacy of Moonbreeder's toils and sacrifice.
Indubitably.
I shall hold on to it for safekeeping.
Indubitably.
Minthelia, are you all right?
I am.
Oh, we were surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
Yeah, it wasn't fast enough.
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
That's cute.
What happened here? Where is Moonbreeder?
Dead.
She gave her life to temper the blade of light. I have no words.
Rather than await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
Does Urianger know?
I know what.
My friend, there is something I must tell you.
I heard all, my lady. The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens, yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moonbreeder hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not?
Damn.
Long ago, far across the seas in the Charlayan motherland, Moonbreeder and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louis Soir. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. This sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hither to the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history. When he left Charlayan behind, Master Louis Soir gave no word to signal his intent to Moonbreeder. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence. Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing served only to inflame the turmoil within her. For years upon end, she knew not what to believe. Torn as she was twixt the man whom she revered and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louis Soir I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
Oh, my knee.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louis Soir hid his intent. He but desired that Moonbreeder discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louis Soir's wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer. Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest, with doubt still in her heart. Speakest thou in earnest? Did Moonbreeder truly come to understand Master Louis Soir's will before the end? The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moonbreeder, my dearest, how I shall miss thee.
Moonbreeder gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
Hell yeah.
My lady, I would mourn Moonbreeder in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
this real quick. If this is the end, I want to make sure. Oh boy, that is bittersweet. Finally killed one, but at that cost. Yeah. We've got one more after this and the end. For now. We have one more big chapter ahead of us. Oh crap, I didn't realize. Never have I seen Roger so utterly defeated. No one should be made to suffer such grief. Mine shall gather. We shall gather in the Charlian Manor to celebrate Moonbreeder's life and mourn her. Here we go. Final quest of the... As Moonbreeder, the native of Charlian, feel it only fitting as we gather before the mark of the stone. Are you familiar with the stone? The monument found at Wraithfalls, sacred to the Malik, guardian deity. There shall we pray for our dear friend's soul and bid her a peaceful return to the light of Mother Crystal. Oh, not far. Alright. I say a little prayer for you. Still on my head, big guy. Not gonna fly. Tried. Ain't stopping us today. I will not be stopped. Not today. I hit a wall. Go.
Forgive me, Moonbreeder. Had I been quicker or wiser. But I was not, and you paid the price. But you would not suffer us to wallow in our sorrow, would you? You would tell us to pick ourselves up and get on with it. And so we shall. We shall defend this realm and her people to the last.
Oh, hey.
Life for death. A fair exchange.
If you disappear after saying that, I'll be pissed.
Bargains will be struck.
I see. I don't like that. I don't like how you said that. I don't have any witty jokes. This is actually sad. I don't have anything clever. Very sad moment. Hi. Though we said our final farewells, the palled sadness has diminished but little. Forgive me, as antecedent is my job to be the pillar of strength, all others to lean upon. Yet I also believe the grief we feel now is precious in its own way. It's not to be lightly swept aside. Do you not agree, Doctor? I do. We did it. Seems we've got more.
It is as if a dagger has been thrust into my breast. But pain we must learn to bear if we are to forge ahead with it. The battles we have fought, taken the lives of so many, Wishwa, Moonbreeder, or fellows at the Their spirit and dedication to our cause, however, will never be lost as long as we rise to. I hardly need to remind you of it. It is for my own benefit I repeat these words, reaffirmation of my own chosen. If I do not rebuild the foundation of my resolve, I am likely to collapse in a fit of. My apologies again, Doctor. There is no other to whom I would display such. You are my pillar. I fear I shall have need of your steadfast presence in days to come.
A victory won, a comrade lost, one of the fallen, living forward, towards the light. With that, done.
not out of a realm reborn yet, but we are, in fact, into the last chapter of a realm reborn. I did look to see what we're in for, and we are in for a bit. So, here's hoping we can get through it quickly. Might be able to do it on Monday. But right now, I will be ending stream. I know I said I would go for 4 hours, but I'm cutting it short because I do need to wash my hair and I have to comb it and all this other. I have things that I do need. Regrettably, I have to. So, with that said, I hope you all enjoyed the stream today. I hope you enjoyed the bittersweet ending, the questions for the future that were left on the table as to what will be going on, and various other things we have to contend with. Possibly we'll see the resolution of this on Monday. Possibly. See. But for now, I hope see you all next time. Next time I stream tomorrow, which will be Monster Hunter. We'll be trying some stuff on Monster Hunter to see how things are gonna go. I honestly didn't give it too much thought as to how I'm gonna be doing Monster Hunter from now on. I don't know if I still wanna continue blasting my way through it with just one weapon, or if I would rather sit down and just take my time again. I don't know. It's kind of up in the air. We'll see. I don't know. We'll find out. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed everything. I hope you enjoyed the laughs, the good, and even the sadness, and the music. I hope to see you next time. Remember, be kind to the people around you. You never know whose day you're going to brighten simply by being a good person. Also, not all tentacles are bad. Sometimes, I want to give you a hug. Catch you later. Enjoy the last song of the night. Take care.
C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans les filles. Il me l'a dit, la journée pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors j'entends et moi, mon cœur qui bat. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans le fil. Il me l'a dit, la journée pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors j'en sois et moi, mon corps.